Hey everyone, this is PrinceBrightstar, and welcome back to Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis, version 2. Alright, so it is a beautiful, well actually no, now we've got cloud coverage here. The sun was rising just a moment ago here. But yeah, it's a nice day here in the game, and we're going to be first taking a look at basically trying to find these stellar graces that have dropped to the ground. Whenever you're doing these stellar graces, you can find up to 30 of them, and you definitely want to take advantage of these, because when they pop up, you're going to be able to get yourself a bunch of star gems. Looks like our mag is already going off here to locate one. Let's hit the jump pad here, and I see one right there. There we go. Yeah, so each one you find, you're going to get yourself 5 star gems. Along with that, you also get a boost that happens as well. And along with this, we're also going to be taking a look at the new quest that released this week, the second part of the quiz series, as well as we're going to be taking a quick little trip back through time at the end of the show here to cover what came out last week as well. Alright, where is my mag pointing me to now? Is there something down here? Yes, there is. There's a second one right down here. Okay. Of course, we had the announcements come out this week. And hey there, Wolf. We had the announcement come out this week that there was, that basically we're going to be getting some hard hitters from the start next month when it comes to New Genesis. That being the new story quest is coming out for Chapter 6, Part 2, along with the new the Seal quest, which is going to be really interesting to see how that plays out, because a lot of people have been comparing it to Divide Quest, and I can kind of see how that looks there, but at the same time, it's also a little bit different in that in Divide Quest, you just had 2 paths that you could take, but in this, it looks like you might have even more than 2 paths. Alright, there's one. Now, since everything is happening within Alio, you're able to find just a bunch of these stellar graces within each sector here. So right now, we're just looking at West Alio, and, you know, we'll just kind of go up and down the coast here, and then if we have trouble finding any others, then, you know, we'll move on. Here's another over here. Getting another signal. But basically, if you've been out of the game for a while, it looks like August is going to be the time to come back, especially since they're going to be releasing this new weapon series as well, which you get a 25% potency reduction from the potential that it has, but it also gives you a 100% crit rate. And that's going to be interesting in seeing what players put together for that. Whether it's going to be using the Fixa for just straight-up attack damage, or if they're going to go for the Fixa that gives you more crit damage. Alright, there's the next one. And then, of course, we also have the new, I think it's the Octo armor set coming. Oh, hey, my Indian. I'll take that. So yeah, definitely an interesting time in the game, and we'll have to see how all this plays out here. But hopefully this is going to finally give us the randomness that we've been looking for in the game. The one thing that I was concerned about, and here we got another of the Stellar Graces, one of the things I was concerned about was, given the random nature that comes with random dungeons, I've seen in some games where they just give you a square box to fight in and that's it. But it looks like it's going to be a little bit different from that, because it's actually going to have some of the same verticality that could be found in the original Lucille run. So we'll have to see how all that plays out, but that to me at least is a good sign of what's going to come from this thing. And then of course, sometime after that we're going to get the Dark Falls, like the Dark Falls Solace fight. Which, you know, that's going to be interesting in and of itself, just because it's actually called a Dark Falls, and all indications are that this is, this race, the Starless, are a perversion of, not the Darkers or the Fall Spawn, but this is going to be something different. But at the same time, you know, they're bringing back Dark Ragna at the same time here, so make of that what you will. All right, we've run up the through the whole area. We've we found 8 of them. Let's move into North Aleo now. Here's one. As a reminder, you're able to find 30 of these Stellar Graces in total. Once you find 30, the rest of them just go away. Alright, that's the second. Alright, and Brandon's just saying, yeah, you've collected 10 of them, but if you got room to spare for another 20, go for it. Looks like it might be on the cliff here. Yep. And yeah, at this point, once you hit 10 of them, you do max out your personal boost, which goes on top of the boost that everybody gets. But you know, there's no reason not to get to 30, especially when you can get free star gems from it. Getting a signal from over here. Hello. I'll take some golden tames. I thought that was it down there. Right here. Okay. I did want to check the little hills over here to see if they had any before we headed further south. Now, something else that's... You're not going to be able to see this on your side, but it is new for me today, is the fact that I now have the ability to, through the way I have my monitor set up currently, I'm able to actually see chat right on my screen now. Whereas in the past, it's always been kind of on one of the secondary monitors I've had. So that is a really nice thing to see. To be able to see, you know, when you all are chatting. I've had issues in the past where I don't notice things for several minutes on end. But now that's going to be displaying on my screen going forward. Alright, looks like we're getting close. Here we go, here's another. That gets us half of them. Here's number 6 for the area. But yeah, I'm also curious... Actually, while I'm over here, let me go ahead and hit up the mag here. I'm really curious what kind of challenges they're actually going to have inside the Lucille random dungeon. I saw, as part of the preview, there was going to be, like, some puzzle elements in there. Like, you need to... at one point, you need to kind of connect a line together, I think, to open a door or something. So we'll see how that goes. I'm also curious, based on what I was seeing, since it looked like you had something called LP, and I would expect that to mean life points. So I'm kind of curious if it would actually be possible to do solo in Lucille. Or rather, to do solo gameplay, rather than having to team up with other players. Lucille is an 8-man content. But because of the way the game scales bosses and such, it's an interesting prospect, and I might actually give that a try when it comes out. Especially if you actually do revive when you go down and, you know, not need another player to get you back up. But we'll have to see on that. Alright, we've gotten all the Stellar Graces in the sector. Let's move out to Central Alio. Alright, looks like we got one up here. And I don't think I can get a foothold there. There we go. Not really seeing too much around here. Let's try taking this more to the south here. Here we go, getting another signal now. There it is. Okay. Yeah, and your mag just makes it really easy to find these things. This was one of the better changes that they made over, what was it? I want to say about 6 months ago now that they made that change. Where you're able to detect more stuff than you used to. Maybe it's even been a year. Alright, looks like we got something up here. Here it is. Alright, no more signals. Let's continue further south. Or east, rather. Might as well gather up these alpha reactors while I'm out here. Alright, we are turning northeast now. Did I miss something? Oh, we got a storm here. And that's a regular Nautilus. Oh, I missed an alpha reactor, that's why. Usually when I'm hunting tames, I'm trying to find the Dians, since they give the crisp alio meat. Or was it Riss? No, it's crisp. Crisp is basically what allows you to do more weak point damage. Here we go, here's another one. Oh, hello, Rappies. But yeah, we're gonna finish this up, and then we'll try running that quiz a few times. And see how things have changed. I remember, at least from the preview, there was a thing where the siblings in Kavaris at least had an event where you're going to have to figure out who arrived at what place or something like that. Alright, here's the next one. And let's... Oh, actually, we have another right here. Nice. Let's turn towards Vanford and see what we can find that way. And then if we still need more, which we probably will, given how many we already collected, we'll head into Halfia Lake to finish up. As you can see, the Lillipins are still around, but they might not be for much longer. Alright, getting a signal. Here we go. And then there's one last one in the area somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. And there it is. Nice. So that last one was near the tower quest, Great Wall. You know what? While we're over here, since we do have the storm, let's pop into Vanford real quick. Here we go. Looks like I missed the boss there. Oh well. Alright, up to Halfia Lake then. Since the storm is over. No, I am not joining your party. Alright, so it looks like there are 3 Stellar Graces in this area. I believe we just need to find 2 of them. There we go, we're getting a signal. And there it is. Alright, that is 30 of the Stellar Graces. Alright, with that, let's go ahead and hit up the quick food real quick here. And then we're gonna hop into the new quest. Alright, so, Nazun's Big Quiz Part 2. Let's give this a shot. Oh, actually, I need to cancel that out. And the reason is I want to make sure I'm going in only by myself here. No reason to try to cheat these here. Alright, yeah, so, while we're waiting here, and I'm not expecting them to say too much different here, let's just go ahead and run the scratch ticket for the daily real quick here. I think New Vector is the one that they released for, the Slayer class. That little music video they put together. But I guess we'll see. Let me go ahead and turn this up a little bit. There we go. Let's see what we got. 113. I want to say no. It might be right, but it's been nearly 2 years. Oh, it was right. Okay. No, it was not Manon, it was Aina that first met the protagonist. Manon doesn't show up to the protagonist until the first doll shows up. Okay, so it's asking us who arrived at the Lodge third. Alright, so Ilma was first. Puka was second. Titus.
Time's up!
Okay, that's actually not that bad.
Let's head to the next stage now!
Especially since they put their names above their head. Alright, we got some Ingoku here. Now, what I will say is, I did remember one of those questions from last time, when they were running the quiz after the first show. So, I'm wondering if this is asking the same list of questions here. None of these. Every weapon can use a slide counter, I believe. Or a sidestep counter, rather.
Time's up. Correct. Here's the question.
Who attacks Alio Town?
Thinking caps on.
Well, there's no option for Doll's Falls, so I'll go with Dark Falls.
Time's up. Correct.
I mean, basically, Alpha knows that the dolls are not
Stage.
the real deal at this point, so yeah.
Now, let's begin.
Alright, so let's see if I recognize where we are.
Thinking caps on.
That looks like it might be Ritem. Nope, it's Stia, so...
Time's up.
Oh wow, they don't give you any time to even think about that one.
Too bad.
Trial start.
Taking a while to take this thing down. Got the right units equipped, right? Yep. almost have it down. There we go. Alright, yeah, he's saying the same stuff as last time, basically.
I'll be waiting for your next challenge.
Oh, you actually get a bunch of the Phase 2 D5s with this. Okay. But I'm also interested in getting that Gold Prim 2 stuff, since we're gonna need that when the new 9-star weapon and 8-star armor comes out. Oh, actually, this is coming in Caveris? Okay, let me switch up my food then. Alright, let's give that another run here. Let's see, in terms of other things I gotta complete here, I'm getting pretty close here on the final of the Earn Seasonal Points tasks here. I need to do at least another 4 runs of this quest. Probably not gonna finish up the Daily Task 3, I don't think there's enough tasks left for me to get that done in time. But I should at least get the second one done. And then I just have to spend some time also in the creative spaces to clear all those out. Let's see what we got.
Here's the question.
I would say no.
Caps on. Time's up.
Nice.
Correct. Here's the question.
Oh, that's a definite no.
Thinking caps on. Time's up. Correct. Let's head to the next stage. Now.
Alright, that's a better start.
Now, let's begin. Here's the question.
Alright, so who arrived 4th?
Thinking caps on.
I think I got lost here. They're just locking a guess.
Time's up. Too bad. Let's head to the next stage. Now.
weird that Goku just completely missed me like that. Alright, on to the next set of questions.
Here's the question.
Homing attacks.
Thinking caps on.
Kovacs?
Time's up.
Alright.
Here's the question. Thinking caps on.
I think it's these four. Either this or the other one across there.
Time's up. Too bad. Let's head to the next stage.
Alright, let's see if I can at least identify the place.
Now, let's begin. Thinking caps on.
Alright, so that's Kavaris.
Time's
Yeah, I think it's the Danan Snowfield. Belagana, okay.
too bad.
Trial start.
I'll be honest, I usually only track the overall area and then just where it was on the map. The fact that you can't turn around to see anything else there also doesn't help. But I get where that thing is coming from. A lot of people have been playing GeoGuessr over the past several years. Guess it was never really my cup of tea. Not sure if they're going down any faster this time or not. But yeah, I'm very certain that that thing is basically rotating through the same list of questions that we saw in the first quiz at this point, so...
I'll be waiting for your next challenge.
But yeah, I love the fact that we're getting so many of the Phase 2 capsules here. Especially the harder ones to get, so... The price on those have probably come down at this point. And I know I still need to get at least my first takedown with the Phase 2. So... Actually, let me see where those prices are at this point. Let me also see which ones I need. Okay, so it's the Plutos and the Makemans I need. Yeah, that's about halfway down. And that's about halfway down as well. Still a little too expensive for my taste, though. But at the very least, I should be able to put something together at this point here.
You been working out?
Let me see if I've gotten any of the swords. I think I have. Yeah, now, is this limit broken? No, it's not. Yeah, highest level thing I've got is on my Neos Astrium blade here. Maybe what I could do is replace Might 4 and maybe Dust Soul 4 if I've got the room. Because those two are fairly easy to come by, just in terms of price. And then what I do is I do armor instead. Oops, you're not who I need to speak to. Because I picked up this Vios armor earlier. Yeah, this only has 5 slots currently, so I would have to get it up to 61. Although... Yeah, 61. As you can see, I've got a decent number of the armor 2s, but not quite enough just yet here. So I'll be running the quiz quite a bit over the next week here to get my armor up. Alright, now we can do the augments. Alright, so we can do Might 4 and then... Let's see, what soul should I use? Yeah, I could put Tidal Soul on. Yeah, so as you can see here, I've already got 48 Dust Soul 4s. But with the new armor and such coming out, I do want to hang on to those. You know what? Let's just do Irati then, because I got like 130 of those. Anything better than that? Actually, I could also dip into the Frostal Souls here and just make it a Frostal Soul 3, because it's not going to be that much of a difference here, I don't think. Oh, that's right, this already came with some stuff. Never mind then. Let me get rid of the Might and the Frostal. I'd say of what we've got here, the best things to keep would be the Mastery for the Aegis and the Alt-Secreta. You definitely want to get rid of the Aeoldomina and the Triple if you actually pick these units up. But for my purposes here, I'm thinking I'm going to go with Aegis Soul and Mastery 4. We'll drop the Alt-Secreta, and then the rest of this will be the Phase 2 stuff. Use a 10% booster, make that 100%. Alright. So that actually makes doing this a lot easier. Since we can just go like that. And like this. And one armor to go. Let me just look back through my list one more time here. Enhancement level. Yeah, this rugged sword is still back in the 50s here. And I'm not really looking to use that much to get this powered up, but the fact that it's got all these older things on it makes me think I might be able to use it here. I also got the Trunkle Sword. Mastery. I mean, I'd basically be giving up 4 of these here. Now, this one still has at least some decent stuff on it. But I think it was also Yeah, this also had critical activation rate on it. So this would be the better one to use. Alright. So let me get that up at least to 60. Oh, this is going to use up that many of those arms refiners, though. Okay. Then let me go with my original plan here. Where I'm going to take these Neos Austrian blades, which are... those are already plus 70, so anything that I use here is going to be made up. And like you saw, I've already got plenty of Dust Souls and Might 4, where I can just recover things here. So now it's more a question of, okay, which of these Phase 2s do I want on here? I've already got a bunch of damage resistance. I would say probably the offensive photon point recovery. And then the photon blast gauge. Maybe I need the cooldown, actually. Yeah, let's go with the cooldown. Alright, so rather, Might 4 and Dust Soul, you are gone. We'll attach those.
Welcome.
And let's get everything equipped here. Alright. And so now let's go Dual Quest Phase 2.
Attention all ARCS defenders. We are beginning a large-scale operation in the Alio region. We request the participation of all ARCS defenders.
That's still a lot of damage that they're doing. Alright, that's a knockdown. Feels like I'm still not doing enough damage. Maybe I am. I'm out of Restimate. So that's also going to be part of this here. Just surviving. Alright, I think I've at least got a good shot at this. Oh, that's the other thing that's missing here. Hang on. I need Alio food.
Hi.
I'm literally looking at them and it's still targeting the storage. Alright. You know what, let me go with the multi-effect here. You know, I want dual quests. That's annoying when they do that. think I'm using too many mates in this round. At least I'm doing better on mates this time. Some of these attacks just take forever to land. But you know what? I didn't have my camera all the way out. That's part of the problem. And that's right. Last time I had to do this. Here we go. Alright, come on, finish me. So we can restart this. Or is it possible to just restart this? There we go. Alright. That's better. Now I can at least see what they're doing. Again, like I said, I usually leave that turned off specifically because of the motion sickness it gives me. under normal gameplay. But at this point, it's a necessity for this fight, unfortunately. And to me, that's a sign of bad game design. Whereby you force your player to use a feature that they don't want to use. Just so that they can see what's going on around them. But I think from here, as long as I keep my health up, I should be good. I might have to swap in that damage resistance after all. Especially since I am, I'm holding off on my photon blast. Yeah, let's go ahead and swap that in. Hopefully that'll be the last thing we need to, for me to push me over the edge here and actually get the victory here.
Welcome.
Alright, so... yeah, we'll get rid of the Photon Blast cooldown.
Hi.
Yeah, Wolf, it's a major issue.
Drop by anytime.
And I fought against it as long as I could here. It happened really early for some reason this time. Alright, so the question is, can I finish it off in the time that's left? And I would say no for this run. but at least that had the desired effect. But at least this time I made it to the time limit. So now now I just gotta finish it. It doesn't seem to be a good indicator of when those things are just shielding like that. Oh yeah, this is looking closer now. There we go. Alright, obviously I would need to put together the rest of the augment set to really bring that time down, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it as the first one I've done here. Alright, real quick, let me just take a quick look at what else I've got here. I gotta do 3 more runs of the limited time quest. And then I've got daily tasks to take care of. And then weeklies. Alright, let's head up to Caveras real quick and just take care of those dailies here. You know, we'll just be here for a few minutes and that's it. Let me find a busier room, though. That works.
Attention all ARCS defenders. This is an emergency. We are beginning a large-scale operation in the Alio region. We request the participation of all ARCS defenders.
Trial start.
Attention all ARCS defenders. We are beginning a large-scale operation in the Alio region. We request the participation of all ARCS defenders.
PSO2
There we go.
first. Success.
So that'll give us what we need for the enemy takedowns. Alright, that clears that one up. You know what? We are running a little bit low on time here, so the last one is Forging for Thames Meat.
Attention all ARCS defenders. We are beginning a large-scale operation.
Alright, let's get into a busier room here.
The participation of all ARCS defenders.
And now we'll be able to clear up the last of the last task here for the daily. And we got about 35 minutes to get it done, so I'm sure we'll actually get it done before time runs out and things reset.
Attention all ARCS defenders. We are beginning a large-scale operation in the Alio region. We request the participation of all ARX defenders. Go get him!
Oh, hello, Captain. Made it just in time.
Trial start.
Nice job.
Success.
Halfway to the target. But yeah, the other thing I'm excited for next week is the story. We really didn't get many hints about what's going on in that. And I'm curious if it's going to have anything to do with Darkfall Solace, or explaining how the teleporter to Lucille got reopened. Especially since, you know, technically it got reopened when the boss battle to against the Zeffeto clone boss battle happened. So I don't know. I guess we'll see soon enough here.
It's getting started.
I don't know if they're going to be talking about the Darkfall Solace fight in that, though.
Start.
And if you didn't hear me on Daedon's Arcs, there is the fact that Solace seems to, at least in one definition, refer specifically to theater stage directions. And that would then point me back towards the direction of Edola Phantasy Star Saga and Darkfall's theater there. And I wonder if there's some sort of a connection there. But I guess we'll see soon enough. But yeah, the naming scheme is really weird. Like, why are they called the Dark Falls when they're weak to dark elements? It basically breaks everything that we know in terms of, you know, how a Dark Falls was named in the first place. Especially in terms of the Oracle universe, where a Dark Falls was basically embodied because of what the Photoners did.
PSE climax.
So I guess we'll see soon enough on that, but it's a very interesting thing to see that name come up again so soon, especially after the Halfins know just what the fact that dolls were, you know, a test simulation, and now we've got the name Dark Falls being used yet again, and the fact that they apparently have not renamed the original Dark Falls that they were fighting against.
PSE encore.
Well, we got an encore here. Alright, once we wrap this up, I got one more thing today.
PSE climax.
Yeah, that pullback right there, that... I gotta fix that. There we go. Alright, let's get out of here. Trying to find a spot where I can actually look at the camera here. There we go. Nope, you're gonna interrupt me. Alright, so I got one last thing here for you today, and this is going to be taking a look at what happened in the quest in the last 2 weeks that had been running. So, with that, I'm going to pass this to myself now from a couple of weeks ago. Go ahead and take it away, me. Alright, Alright, we are back here the week of July 13th, and we have one last limited time quest to check out here, that being what was available this week. Let's go ahead and check that out now here. That is the Fortress in the Forest. So, let's go ahead and queue up for this. And what do you know, we're getting right into this here. Alright, so we are indeed in Razul Forest here. Message to all Ark's defenders. We've received a supply unit distress signal from up ahead. We're short on details, but it seems the dolls are building a base in the area. Please stay on your guard and proceed to the distress signal location. Alright, that looks like that's all they're saying here. Alright, here we go. Alright, first section done, moving on. Got some Goron. That sounds like we got a Tector in the party. Hey, Equalizer. So if anybody needs those for the title, here you go. Alright, we got a Rock Bear Geo right here. Geos, of course, are much bigger than your typical fare. Let's see if we can break this thing open. That did some damage. Oh, we've also got a Raylan here as well. Alright, there goes the Rock Bear Geo. Hey, it's Trespo! I remember him from the last limited quest, the one where they had 24 players in there. So it looks like we have access to special equipment in here, so I guess we'll see when it's appropriate to pull that out. Alright, we got a Snork here. Oh, that's a Vardius back there. Okay. Alright, where's that special equipment? There it is. And I did that because I know he likes to fly up into the sky. There goes Vardius. Oh, we got a great Rappy here. Yeah, if you've never seen this thing before, I mean, just take a look at the size. It's basically a much larger Emperor Rappy. Alright, we got an S rank from that. And let's see what we got for the drops here. Alright, we got a couple of weapons here from the Revolt Coat series. Got some DF Interception, as well as the Phase 2 Dual Quest capsules if you need those. Alright, looks like that's it. Alright. And so that's pretty much it here. We already covered everything that was current with the event earlier in the show here, and now this was just covering the one thing I hadn't covered yet here, just to make sure there was completeness of all this here. So yeah, that's going to do it for me today. Thank you. Actually, I'm going to interrupt myself here because I want to cover one last thing before we go here. I still have yet to pick up a bunch of these tickets here, and I want to do that on stream here. So let's go ahead and grab... actually, we can't grab all of them, but let me see what I can grab here. Alright, so it's just going to be 20 then. Alright. So, let's do the first.
This is an emergency transmission. Our data points to the imminent appearance of dark falls in the central area. An interception operation involving the central cannon is currently in the planning stages. Please prepare to deploy.
Alright, so we got a costume as well as a camo here, along with a one of those, or actually a couple of things that you can place in the field here, so that's pretty nice. And then one more round. Got another golden ticket here.
This is an emergency transmission. Our data points to the imminent appearance of dark falls in the central area. An interception operation involving the central cannon is currently in the planning stages. Please prepare to deploy.
So, and then we got some star gems as well as another one of those Rappy objects here. Along with hair and a costume, so yeah. Plus, I always love getting the augmentation success rates as well, so cool. Alright, so that's going to do it for me today. Thank you for joining me today. This is Prince Brightstar signing off. I'll catch you next time.